What's the biggest difference between a lion and a tiger? It's a question that has sparked debate for ages. Is it the straps versus the mane? Their size? There are? Well, today we're going to dive deep into this classic animal kingdom rivalry and uncover the truth, which might be more complex and fascinating than you think. Let's start with a well-known theme among wildlife experts. The lion is the better warrior, the tiger is the better hunter. This really gets to the heart of their fundamental differences, which are shaped by millions of years of evolution in very different environments. Think about a male lion's life. From a young age, he's thrust into a world of constant conflict. He has to fight his brothers for dominance, challenge older males to take over a pride, and then constantly defend that pride from rival lions who want to claim his territory and his lionesses. This life of relentless battle hones him into an incredible warrior. A lion is almost always prepared for a fight, not just for food, but for status, for family, for survival. His experience in combat against opponents of his own kind is extensive, far more than what a typical tiger would ever face. Now, let's switch gears to the tiger. The tiger is the solitary king of the forest. He doesn't live in a large social group. His life is defined by the hunt. He is a master of stealth, a silent predator born to kill. A mature tiger is an incredibly efficient hunting machine, capable of taking down prey that is significantly larger than itself, sometimes even larger than what a single lion would tackle. Have you ever seen footage of a tiger stalking its prey through dense jungle? It's a masterclass in patience and power. The tiger's entire being is geared towards that final, lethal pounce. This brings us to their hunting styles. Lions are famous for being social, and this extends to their hunting, but maybe not in the way you think. When we picture lions hunting, we often imagine the lionesses working together as a coordinated team to bring down a zebra or a wildebeest, and that's absolutely correct. The lionesses are the primary hunters for the pride. So, where does the big male lion fit in? Well, he's generally not that interested in joining the daily hunt with the females and cubs. He's the protector, the king. His job is to guard the territory. However, when male lions hunt, it's a different story. Coalitions of male lions, often brothers, will team up to take on the most formidable prey on the savanna, animals like buffalo or even young elephants. It's a display of brute force and cooperation. Tigers, on the other hand, are almost always solo hunters. They rely on their individual strengths, stealth, and skill to secure a meal. This solitary lifestyle means every hunt is a high-stakes test of their abilities. There's no backup. This pressure has sculpted the tiger into the ultimate lone predator. So, we have the warrior lion and the hunter tiger, but if you look closer, their similarities are just as striking as their differences. If you were to look at the skull of a lion and a tiger side by side, you'd be hard-pressed to tell them apart. They are almost identical. The overall body structure, their skeletons, the way their faces and heads are shaped, their powerful paws, and even the line that runs from their eyes down to their nose is all remarkably similar. Their internal anatomy is also a near-perfect match. They have similar organs. Both male lions and tigers possess a special organ in the roof of their mouth, called the Jacobson's organ, which allows them to taste the air. They use this to detect pheromones and determine if a female is ready to mate. This shared trait highlights their deep evolutionary connection. They even both have a layer of protective fat under their bellies. So why are they so similar? It's because they share a very close common ancestor. The evolutionary line that gave us lions and tigers is essentially one and the same. It's believed that the lineage split, with one group adapting to the open grasslands and becoming lions, while the other adapted to the dense forests and became tigers. The lion developed a social structure to survive in the open, while the tiger perfected solitary ambush hunting in the dense cover of the jungle. Of course, there are some subtle physical differences that have evolved due to their different lifestyles. While their skulls are nearly identical, there are slight variations. A tiger's claws and cane and teeth tend to be slightly longer than a lion's. This might be an adaptation for grappling with and dispatching large prey on their own, whereas lions often rely on group strength to subdue their quarry. And then there are the obvious differences we can all see. The color. For one, the tiger's iconic orange and black stripes provide perfect camouflage in the dappled light of the forest, breaking up its outline. The lion's uniform, tawny coat is the perfect camouflage for the golden grasses of the savanna. And finally, the most famous feature of all, the mane. Both species technically have a mane, but the tiger's is very small and underdeveloped, more like a ruff of fur around its neck. The male lion's magnificent mane is his crown. It's not just for show. It serves a crucial purpose. It makes him look bigger and more intimidating to rivals, and it provides vital protection for his neck and throat during those fierce territorial battles we talked about earlier. The mane is the ultimate symbol of the warrior king, a direct result of his life of combat. So, what is the biggest difference between a lion and a tiger? It's not just one thing, it's a beautiful combination of their behavior, their environment, and their evolution. It's the social warrior versus the solitary hunter. One is the king of the open plains, forged in the fire of constant battle. The other is the silent ghost of the forest, the pinnacle of predatory perfection. They are two sides of the same ancient coin, a stunning example of how nature shapes greatness in different forms. Thanks so much for watching and exploring this epic rivalry with us. Which of these big cats do you find more fascinating? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the animal kingdom. See you next time.